Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So originally today I was going to make a video kind of giving like my first impressions and a bit of a review on Vanguard. However, I want to wait until I can play through the entire campaign, and then once I beat the campaign, I'll go ahead and bring out a big in-depth review of the game and my first impressions and everything I'm thinking and feeling about the game. But like I said, I want to wait till I can beat the campaign. At the time of me recording this, I didn't even start it yet. I've just been grinding out multiplayer and zombies. I already have like over half a day played in the game. I already hit the prestiges. I'm making my way through that, trying to hit level 100 within the next 20 days, which will obviously be no problem. But yeah, as you guys saw from the title of the video, I was sitting there just watching some YouTube, and I just started feeling really nostalgic. So I just kind of wanted to turn the camera on and just kind of get nostalgic with you guys, go back, talk about some older games and stuff like that. And there's a book I want to pull out and look at with you guys during this video when we get to that game. Actually, we'll talk about that game first. Now, you can't make a video talking about nostalgic games and not bring up Minecraft. And if you guys had any book fair during your time in elementary, middle school, whatever, you definitely saw these books, okay? You've seen these. This one's the construction handbook. I literally have all of them. I know there's one with a shovel on it, like a pickaxe, a redstone one, and then there's like another one. I have all of them. They're buried in my closet, and my closet's a mess. I do not feel like digging through it just for the sake of looking through it for a video, but I did manage to find at least one of them in the pile, and let's just open to a random page. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm just gonna flip, stop, open sesame. Okay, this one's a bit random, but it's a ship. But seriously, looking inside this book, I don't know about you guys, but just looking at all this makes me feel nostalgic. Just seeing all these pictures, like, I used to look at these pictures and literally crap myself. I was like, there is no way that somebody did this in Minecraft. But then, like, you read through this book and you go online now and, like, the things people have built, there's literally a project, I'm pretty sure, on YouTube of these guys that are building a one-to-one representation of the freaking Earth in Minecraft. They're like implementing some sort of Google Earth technology into, I don't even know how it works, but it's freaking insane. My biggest dream was always to start up like a really big survival world and then just build just have tons of crazy projects in it, like have like a giant mansion, have a giant base, have a giant wall surrounding like a mini like civilization that I could build, and then build like all sorts of farms and have like beacons everywhere and get all sorts of pets and get like a dog army and build a castle and like do all these things in like this massive freaking survival world. But I've just never been able to stay motivated and dedicated enough, I guess, to make like one giant world like you see on those YouTube Let's Plays. Granted, they do it for a job, so they really don't have a choice sometimes. But, oh man, I've been thinking, like, once 1.18 comes out, I really want to go in and do that. Some other top-notch nostalgia games for me would definitely be any of the LEGO games, specifically LEGO Batman 2008. I tell you, that was one heck of a year. That was when I first played LEGO Batman. So much nostalgic for it. I still play it like crazy. I still make videos on it on this channel. That very first game, I've made videos and still do make videos on it on this channel. And LEGO Star Wars, the complete saga, whether it's on DS, PS2, 360, oh my god, I played the crap out of that game back in the day, especially on my little DS, man. This video is very unstructured. It isn't just about like one gamer series or genre. It's just me kind of rapid firing, thinking of any random nostalgic games that comes to my head while I'm talking, and then I'll just talk about it for a bit and move on to the next one. That's the structure of this video. Speaking of Resident Evil 4, that was like the first game that I remember beating over and over and over again. And no matter how many times I beat it, to this day, I can go in and just beat it and just have as much fun as I did during that first playthrough. I remember my first playthrough of that game literally took me like 50 or 60 hours because I was literally like 5. But then I went back and I tried to speedrun the game recently, just a couple of months ago, and I ended up being able to beat it in like 2.5 hours, and that was without any glitches or anything. So I was like, all right, pat on the back, just a little chef's kiss. Like, I did that. GTA 3 and Vice City, specifically on the iPod, or like on mobile, the mobile release of it. Back in the day, I wasn't able to have mature games. There was like this certain point where, like, for a short period of time, my parents were like really strict, and it was weird because for a while they weren't. But then they got strict for this little bit, and for that little bit, the only way I could play like shooter games was on my phone or on my iPod Touch at the time. So for that like 6 month span, when they had those weird rules, I played GTA 3 all the time on my iPod, and it was great. That was also back in the day when they used to try to port console games to mobile all the time. So there was Resident Evil, the Call of Duty Zombies games, GTA 3, and then other stuff like that. But oh man, hearing that music, that ding, 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 ding. Oh my god, just that theme makes me so nostalgic. And the fact that the definitive edition is coming out this Thursday, November 11th. I am so freaking excited. I can't even explain it. As soon as it comes out, I don't care how much it is. I'm dumping all the money into it. I might as well just go ahead and pre-order it, I guess. I was gonna wait until I could get the physical edition because you guys know me. I really like having physical editions of games, but that doesn't come out till December 7th, so I don't know. They also are putting out San Andreas on Game Pass on day one of the game's release, so I might just play that to hold me over, I guess. Okay, also movie tie-in games were a huge part of my childhood. Cars, the video game, Kung Fu Panda, Wall-E, Monsters vs. Aliens, Space Chimps, Ghostbusters, the video game, the SpongeBob movie, the game, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I know that's not really a movie tie-in game, but you know, it's a TV show tie-in game. Man, I'm trying to think of like any of the other license. Oh, I had Megamind on my DS. That game was pretty dope. Oh my god, how could I talk about movie tie-in games and not talk about the Spider-Man games? Spider-Man 2 and 3, specifically 2. First Spider-Man game I ever had, Spider-Man 2 on the PS2, man, beating up Doc Ock, all the ragdoll physics, Mysterio, swinging through New York City. Oh my god, it was everything I wanted as a kid. I remember I was at GameStop and it was for my birthday, and there was 2 games I got. It was Street Fighter, the Anniversary Collection for PS2, and then I had the choice of either Ultimate Spider-Man or Spider-Man 2. And unfortunately, Ultimate Spider-Man's very rare now, and I'm probably never going to get to get it, but I chose Spider-Man 2. And I'm very glad I did. I've loved Spider-Man for as long as I can remember, whether it was in comic books or books in the library or the shows, the movies, everything. And I've always been a huge gamer, obviously. So I remember that first. Oh my god, you guys can see my smile right now. Like, this is genuine happiness. Like, just booting up that game and just swinging through that city. Oh my god, it blew my mind as a child. Finding Nemo, the game. There were so many games I loved. There was like the Shrek games. Oh my god, is there any that I missed? Oh, the Veggie Tales. I had the one Veggie Tales game. Y'all ever seen Veggie Tales? That show was like my everything as a kid. I used to draw the characters all the time. Man, I want to watch Veggie Tales. Hell, even GTA 5 is nostalgic for me now. I guess, oh man, I was 10 when that came out. Yeah, it makes sense. GTA 4 and 5 are pretty nostalgic for me now. That and the Call of Duty games. Every Call of Duty from World at War up until, I'd say, like Black Ops 3. Even Black Ops 3 is nostalgic for me. Staying up until 2, 3 a.m. or sometimes not even sleeping at all, just playing Black Ops 2 with my friends, especially Black Ops 2. That one's the one I'm most nostalgic for. That one and Modern Warfare 2. Just staying up real late. Oh, also playing indie games on like the Xbox store. Castle Miner Z, Mount Your Friends, Attack of the Zombie Horde. I used to have a friend that lived in Canada, and me and him were like brothers, man. I really miss that kid. I'm gonna have to hit him up, see how he's been. But, man, every single night. Didn't matter if it was a school night, a weekend, we'd stay up until like 2, 3 in the morning, sometimes all night. A lot more times all night. We played zombies. I remember playing Origins all the time with him on Black Ops 2, getting to like round 30, 40, thinking we were the shit. Quick scoping kids on Black Ops 2, hopping back and forth between MW2 and VO2. Then we go play Minecraft, and like we had this huge freaking world. And then, like I said, that Castle Miner Z indie game. It was basically like Minecraft with guns, and it was more realistic, but it was a lot of fun. You got to shoot dragons, and I still have that world. I was just looking at it a few months ago. And then yeah, there was like tons of indie games me and him would always check out, and then GTA 5, me and him. That's actually how no, that wasn't how we met. We actually met on Call of Duty, but we played a lot of GTA together. And I remember staying up all night, grinding heists with him, playing jobs, and not just with that one kid, but I had so many good friends I made, and so many good friends I had, and relationships I had. Not love relationships, but just like good relationships with good people, good kids, back in the day, you know, that I met on Xbox. And it's just sad because you sit there talking to them, and you never really realize that there's a possibility that one day you guys are going to lose contact, and that's what's happened, unfortunately, with me and all my old Xbox friends. I don't mean to get all sad, but this nostalgic talk's really taking me back. I remember all the different friend groups I had and that I've had. I haven't really played games with other people much in the last couple of years, specifically like the last 2 years. I'm just more of a solo gamer now. I don't put my headset on. I just play by myself, do my own thing. But man, I miss those days, miss those people. The saddest part is that like one of those times that you got on that mic, you didn't know it was going to be the last time y'all were playing together, but then it ended up being the last time. And that's really sad. That's really sad. I'm sorry for getting all sad and sappy, but I'm just feeling really nostalgic. Oh my god, I kind of want to go outside of gaming and just talk about other nostalgic things. Y'all remember like seeing those stupid annoying orange things, or like Fred, or like iCarly, or like you know what? No, that's for a different video. We'll talk about like nostalgic Nickelodeon shows in a different video, but this one's all about gaming. Man, so many nostalgic games. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Country just popped in my head for some reason, but that's definitely one of them. There was a lot of nostalgic games. Wii Sports, that was a huge one. Used to love going to my grandma's house, playing that with my grandma and my grandpa. My grandpa was a pro at it before he passed away, man. I tell you, he used to kick my ass in bowling all the time. Anyways, I've been rambling for long enough. I'll let you guys go now. Thank you for listening to my little nostalgic talk and just spew about video games. If this Star Wars Battlefront 2, it just popped in my head. That one's an important one. I can't believe I almost forgot that. That and The Godfather, the game. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I'm just getting very overly nostalgic for no reason. Anyway, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. Anyway, yeah, so if you guys enjoy this, if this sparked any nostalgic juices or nostalgic thoughts or anything that you guys would want to comment about or just have more conversations about nostalgic related things, just let me know. And if you want to see more videos of me talk about nostalgic things, whether it be movies, shows, whatever, I'm totally down to just sit here, chill, and talk. That's kind of all we do in these videos. That's just real chill time. You know, I usually make these after I get off work and I don't feel like doing anything else. But anyway, as always, a shout out to my one and only Patreon, Karma's Fake Grandma. Thank you so much for the support. But with that, that is going to do it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. Please remember to go down below, like, subscribe, comment, share this with your friends. Remember, I post daily at 7 p.m. So I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow at 7. Peace. I'm all alone. I walk alone.